Hello and greetings from across the galaxy. Welcome to the Nerdy 9 at 9. My name's Corey.
And I'm Knob.
We're talking about all of this tonight.
You aren't going to want to miss it. Hit it, Jace.
And now we're getting sent it to us at Atomic Comics.
We're here at Atomic Comics, and this week on the Weekly Pick Me Up, I picked up Batman number 36 and Deadpool and Hawkeye number 2. I also picked up Batwing 1 through 14.
This week I picked up Batgirl 35 and 36, which is a good jumping on point since it starts new writers Stewart and Fletcher. I also grabbed Superior Spider-Man, where Peter Parker has to fight Dr. Octopus in his own mind. Back to us at the studio.
Welcome back. Now it's time for This Week in DC.
This week on Gotham, Alfred Dimebag Pennyworth teaches a young Bruce Wayne the art of revenge and brass knuckles, while Jim Gordon figures out the application process to H&R Block. What happened on The Flash?
This week on The Flash, we have a villain that blows things out of proportion, while Irish's blog gets more hits than the Nerdy 9 at 9. Meanwhile, Barry Allen breaks edge under peer pressure from his friends. What happened on Arrow?
This week on Arrow, Laurel earns enough rewards points for a free night stay at the local hospital, while Roy plays second fiddle in his own story, while almost acquiring a nickname. What's next on the episode, Corey?
Well, last week, we did a little head-to-head at Super Smash Bros.
Which I kicked your ass at.
Under false pretenses. So this week, I propose a rematch, where we play Burnout 3 Revenge. Let's see how it went. Do 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 kick him, mother.
I was hoping that they would pleasantly come to a stop.
Try to get that. You said it's break, it's a square.
What?
God.
Oh, I wasn't braking. I was literally like, I just stopped with the gas. Back to us at the desk.
Back to us at the desk. Guess that didn't go so f***ing well. Guess that's what happens when you try playing one of my games. Huh? Huh?
I played one of your games last time.
You little Oh, Now it's time to play a little game of what if. What if Harvey Dent didn't have the coin?
There is no judge or jury. There is only pure justice. It's time for you to answer for your crimes. The question is, how do we decide if you're guilty? If I roll a double, you live. Sucks for you. 2 out of 3. You got $1? $5. Put your money down. Come on. Double. You got doubles? Here we go. Okay. If I hit a bullseye, you get to live. Okay? 1 bullseye, you live. Here we go. Okay. That is okay. I'll try to hit the board this time. Here we go. Okay. What about a game of Russian roulette? God.
Oh, come on, Harvey. Now I feel bad. Try something else. Come on, come on.
One of these straws is shorter than the other one. Pick it, and you get to walk out of here today. Son of a. Okay. Spin the dial. If you land on an even number, you live. Odd numbers, you die. Spin. Spin again. Okay, sorry, okay. One more time. Ha! I'm thinking of a number between 6 and 8.
Is it 9?
How are you doing this? I'm going to try the magic 8 ball. Should you live? Cannot decide. Okay, hold on. Should your sources say no? Okay, hold on. It's a yes or no question. Very doubtful. Should I kill him or not? Maybe you guys should decide. Should I pop this one right in the noggin?
Pew pew. Welcome to Burning Bridges. This week we're burning a bridge with backwards compatibility. Corey, tell me.
It's really annoying when you have this very fancy gaming system that you love oh so much, but then a new game comes out from your favorite franchise. You want to play it, but guess what? You can't, because it only works on a brand new system. We're mainly looking at you, Nintendo, for putting out a new DS every 2 months and only having games out for the new system. It's quite infuriating. Not everyone has $300 to shell out every year.
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months, every year, the timeline isn't important. What I would just like is to have one system hooked up that can play all the games that I've grown to love. But instead, I have a PS2 hooked up, I have a PS3, and I have PS4, and I have to switch between them to play any game that I feel free to play. I am whining, but it is annoying.
And that was our Burning Bridges segment. And now, back to us for Forest Stumps. Now it's time for a little game that we like to call Forest Stumps. Corey, what is Forest Stumps?
Well, Forest Stumps is when you try to guess a movie quote. I'm going to say movie quote, and he's going to try and guess what movie it is, and for bonus points, who said it. That'll be 5 points if you guess the movie right, and 10 points if you guess the character. I'm going to go first. I cried like a baby when you played Cinderella.
That would be Spider-Man 1. Peter Parker, and when he's talking to Mary Jane for like one of the first times or whatever.
10 points.
10 points. And now it's time for my first quote. But I don't want to use my head.
That would be Rex from Toy Story 2.
Yep.
10 points all around. We are tied at 10. Second quote. I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries.
That would be Spider-Man 2 when they're having Thanksgiving in New York. Spider-Man 1 when they're having Thanksgiving in New York.
Who says it?
Peter Parker.
10 points.
Even though I f***ed up, kinda. Okay, are you ready for your second quote?
Oh boy, am I.
We came, we saw, we kicked it. Good luck.
I'm gonna guess the Warriors.
Nope.
I have no idea.
That'd be Ghostbusters 1. And the statement was from Bill Murray.
I knew that.
Looks like I win again.
All right. Quote number 3.
Oh, we have 3 quotes. Okay.
I have like 5.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. You're not Superman.
That would be Aunt May, Spider-Man 1, to Peter Parker.
Correct. 10 more points.
My third quote would have to be, nice, ice.
Would that be Victor Freeze from Batman and Robin?
No, it's Rosie O'Donnell. Yes, you're right. 10 points.
10 points. You are still in the lead. Okay. Second to last quote. I was in the neighborhood. I took 2 buses and a cab to get in the neighborhood.
That'd be Spider-Man 1 when he runs into Mary Jane when she's working at the diner.
Correct. 10 more points.
Okay, what are we on? The 4th quote? Okay, so my 4th quote would have to be, you are a toy!
G.I. Joe? Oh no, that is Toy Story. That would be Woody. 2 plus 10 points for me.
Okay, which Toy Story?
That's the first one.
Yeah. I would have accepted Gambit's in it. Alright, and now for the last quote.
Okay. A mistletoe is deadly if you eat it. A kiss is deadlier if you mean it.
I know this one. I know this one, but
I tricked you up because it's on Spider-Man quote.
I know this one. Can you guys guess? I can't think of it.
That would be either, I would accept either Selena Kyle or Bruce Wayne in Batman Returns. Because they both say
Oh, right. Because they said, okay. Wow.
We're tied.
Wow.
If I can guess this, then we are tied, then we would need a tiebreaker quote.
Okay, so my 5th quote would have to be, she's very cold and very old.
Is that from the new Aunt May movie?
Nope.
She's very cold and very old. Is it Titanic?
No. You have one more guess.
Shit. She's very cold and very old. Can you answer a question? Is the person in question talking about another person or an inanimate object?
Another person.
Titanic?
You already guessed that one. I'll give you one more because you already guessed that.
Tatsy?
No. It's Home Alone 3.
Is it?
Yeah. Corey is tallying up all the points right now. We're going to see who's winning. So
you got the first
the
one,
10.
then I got the second, then I got the...
what is...
No, so, okay. So you got the... Oh my god!
Pokemon!
I don't know.
Is that Diglett? I can't... No,
Ryu? Raichu? Oh, God.
Magic Magician.
Dark Magician. The show is done.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. You're all puppets, tangled in strings. Strings.
It's the end. The end of the path I started us on.
Nothing lasts forever. There are no strings on me.
You know?
Oh, hey, what's up?
So I'm trying to get into some series, but I feel like I'm a little late to the party. How do I know where's like a good jumping on point?
Well, you see, like for me, for instance, I read Batman, just this regular Batman title, and it's already up to book like 38 or so. And so what you want to do is, like for me, there are like several like little arcs in like one giant story. So for Batman, for instance, Endgame just started. It's only on book 2. So on the front of the cover, it will say Endgame Part 2. So typically a good jumping on point would just be go back to Endgame Part 1, because that's when you know the beginning of a individual story arc is going to begin. You can also look for one-shots or maybe even pick up a graphic novel, because typically a graphic novel or like the bigger books highlight a whole arc, so that way if it is important that you read the whole story from the beginning, it shows you what you need to know in a one-shot style of book.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't touch me. And now we're going to send it to our brand new reporter on the field. Here's Tisha. Tisha, take it away.
These buckets are filled with grapes. What kind of grapes?
These are filled with Chamberson grapes, and the winner this Saturday, who's Stumps music, eating international foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop. Oh, 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 I can't, ow, 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 oh, stop, oh, stop, oh, 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 oh.
And now it's time for this week's mystery topic.
Oh my God, where did that come from? Oh my God, where is this? Did you throw it?
Corey, what would you say is your favorite superhero movie?
You know, I'm gonna pick maybe a popular choice, and I'm gonna go with Watchmen.
Mm-hmm. Good one.
It's kind of the ultimate anti-superhero movie, and I think Zack Snyder did a really good job of bringing the graphic novel to life. It's maybe not a movie that I enjoy watching because it is kind of a trek, being almost 4 hours. But when I do watch it, it is one of my favorite cinematic experiences. Now, what would you say is your favorite superhero movie?
Well, I would have to say that my favorite superhero movie would have to be the original Michael Keaton Batman movie. I still think it holds up to this day. It was one of my favorite superhero movies as a kid, and I still think that it holds up really, really well. So, yeah, that would have to be my favorite superhero movie.
Good pick. What's your guys' favorite superhero movie? Leave a comment in the section and let us know.
I mean, you won't, because only like 20 people will watch this, but... And now we're going to send it back to us for this week's shout-outs. Shout out to Ottawa Comics for having a better selection than anywhere else in Washington.
Shout out to Dewitos for putting the U in the do.
My second shout out is going to go to Schindler's Fist.
Shout out to Starbucks for charging $6 for a coffee flavored shake.
And my third shout out is gonna go to North Korea. North Korea. Let's move on. Okay.
Shout out to Tane for taking Juice to space.
Good night.
Well, that's gonna do it for us here at the
Nerdy 9 at 9. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Leave a comment in the section below and we just might use it for our mystery topic. For last week's episode, click here.
For our new show, click right here. Good night. Let's go.
See you next week. Same bat time, same bat station.